A follow-up on Jennifer's rise to fame? Well, see, I'm gonna have to send Lucinda flowers. Lilies. Huh? No. If you see her, say thanks. All right. Okay, bye.
Hello, Craig. Drinking alone?
I'm celebrating.
I'll tell you why I'm here.
Why don't you go downstairs and order a mud pack?
Why I ever found you charming.
Well, we just make one mistake after another, don't we?
I'm not leaving until we agree on something.
Now. You were a good girl the other night.
That's because I was not about to upstage my daughter. But I'm not going to stand by and let you ruin her life.
Ooh. Too late for that.
What do you mean you don't deserve it?
I come home and you've lit all these candles and you want to wash my hair.
What? Yeah, that's real hardship, taking care of a beautiful woman in a bubble bath. Hey, look, you're crying, you're just tired, that's all, that's your problem.
I have to tell you something.
All I've ever wanted was for you to be happy, deliriously happy. And Mike's the guy that makes that happen for you, okay? You look, you two love each other, all right? And I try to ignore it, and I can't anymore, not now. Your heart belongs to Mike.
Henry.
No, listen. You love him, he loves you, and us pretending that that's not the case is just silly. It's worse than silly, it's a lie. And I don't mind a little fibette now and then, Katie, but not with you. Not with you. What's the point? You can read my mind, I can read yours. It's a secret of our success. It's total transparency. And I don't want to give that up.
Neither do I.
Then let's stop pretending that we have a chance here, all right? Because it makes things weird and phony, and you're too polite, you know? And I look stupid, and there's elephants sitting on the coffee table that nobody wants to talk about because Henry's feelings might get hurt. Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something. Henry is fine. Henry gets it. So let's just put an end to this sad little marriage and get back to having some fun.
But I still love you.
Not the way you love Mike.
Mike and I are over, and someday you and I are gonna
Stop it. No someday. That's what I'm talking about. No someday. Now, right now. That's what we're talking about. You love Mike. I saw the way you looked at him.
What do you mean?
I was here, Katie. I saw the two of you together. Hello. You're free to go.
Oh, wait a second there, Mr. DA.
The department will be in touch.
I'm arrested for killing my sister, dragged in here on phony charges to cover up the fact that the cop heading the investigation has got a personal agenda a mile wide.
I understand your frustration, but I should counsel you that words like that could be considered slander.
We see, they got the law on their side. They killed my sister, Jack's got my nephew locked up, and they arrest me. So I'm gonna be grateful here that you're releasing me?
And the investigation will continue.
I didn't kill my sister. Lily and Carly did. They should be arrested, and they should be sentenced. I'm telling you, they murdered my sister.
I mean, it's not like the cops have any evidence against me. I mean, you guys wiped the place clean.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is if I hadn't trashed the apartment, none of this would have
I
happened.
already told you once already. But none of this is your fault.
Sure it is. If I hadn't messed up, you wouldn't have been there. Julia would have walked in on you. All I'm saying is you don't have to worry. After you and Julia got into it and she fell, I took care of things.
My gloves. Right, you went back into the apartment and you found my gloves and you burned them.
I mean, it's not like she can accuse us. She's dead, right?
Look,
She was already dead. When you went into the apartment, right? She was already
Mom,
dead.
it was an accident. You guys got into an argument, okay? You pushed her and she fell. But they never would have believed that. You see, they would have thought that you did it on purpose because you hated her so much. And I couldn't let that happen. You couldn't go to the cops and explain. So that's why I did what I did.
Nat's asleep. Faith is looking for her big brother.
Just be cool, Mom. Everything's gonna be fine. I took care of it.
Okay.
What happened?
I think I was right.
About what?
I think Luke may have killed Julia.
You okay? Where's Luke?
He took off. We argued.
She was us. She took you away from us. She did horrible things, Dad. Maybe that's why something bad happened to her.
Luke, stop. I know that you didn't.
I hated her, and I'm glad she's out of our lives.
What do you do when everyone that you love is involved and there's no easy answer?
What I'm hearing is that you already know the answer. It's just that it's not easy.
I always told my kids to try and do the right thing. What if the right thing is a mistake?
Whatever it is, we'll fix it.
No, Jack, some things can't be fixed.
What's this?
The print on Julia's watch band. One you can't identify. I think I know whose it is.
So you think Carly killed Julia?
I think Carly and her friend Lily did because they hated my sister.
Well, it may be so, but Carly did go to court to address her grievances, and she won. Now, as far as your case against Lily goes, while she may have resented Julia's connection to Holden, you have no proof that she was involved.
Well, they're not looking for proof because they're trying to pin it on me. That's why Holden's jumped in here. He's trying to protect his wife.
Mr. Morrissey, the charges against you have been dropped. So I recommend you move back to your home in Chicago and start a life for yourself and your nephew.
Right. So that, you can just bury the investigation, huh?
Well, the department will keep you informed as to any progress.
In other words, I just, stay out of it, huh?
Exactly.
Lily, you have got to calm down.
What if he did kill her? What if he went back to the apartment and she was still alive when he found my gloves?
Luke did not finish her off, if that's what
You
you're
didn't hear
thinking.
him. He said he had to do what he did. Then no one would believe me that it was an accident that she got killed.
Well, he's probably right about that, but that doesn't mean that he killed her.
When I went back to the apartment, Julia was alive. When we went back, she was dead, and her body had been moved. And we know that Luke was at the apartment. He admitted it. What are you saying, that somebody else, some mystery person, got to the apartment and had murdered her before we got back there?
She was a known felon. Who knows how many enemies that woman had?
I'm sure that she had enemies all over the state, but what? What are the odds that someone just happens to come by after she hit her head? One of us killed her. It was either me or it was Luke. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's my fault because I poisoned his mind against her.
Julia was sleeping with your husband. This is not the nice person we're talking about. And I don't wish anybody dead. But she earned Luke's hatred. And yours and mine. She brought this on herself.
Little boy. He is so lost, her little boy.
He has Jack. He has me.
No,
He'll be fine.
He's never gonna get over it, Carly, never.
If you keep your mouth shut, we'll all get over it. Now keep in mind, the police have no idea that Luke was there that night. They have no evidence connecting him to any crime. Now if we just stay calm, all of this will blow over.
Look, Holden, this has something to do with Keith.
Keith didn't kill Julia. And neither did Lily. Although I considered it. I want you to have that program dusted for prints. Mine are on there, yours are on there. And there's a third set. I think that maybe that third set might match the print on Julia's watch band.
Are you saying the person who killed Julia was at her service
What
today?
I'm saying is, if the print matches, then Luke was at the scene.
Luke, Holden, come on, Luke. It's not possible.
You don't know the whole story. It wasn't until today that I finally put it all together.
Like what?
Okay, you want to start with motive? He hated Julia. Julia tore apart our family.
No, a lot of people had trouble with Julia, Holden, even her own brother.
This is different. You saw him today. You saw how out of control he was.
Yeah, he was blowing up. Listen, he didn't like what you were saying in there. He didn't like what I was saying in there, but that's what today was all about.
Okay, then how did he know about the crime scene before it was public knowledge? And why was he there?
Yeah, maybe he didn't know that it was a crime scene, Holden. Maybe he went there to see his father.
He doesn't have an alibi.
I thought you said he was with Aaron.
Not the whole time. Aaron said that he saw him behind Metro in the alley burning something. And the very next day, he went back there. He fished out whatever was in that oil can and took it over to Lucinda's and burned it there.
What do you think it was?
Evidence.
What kind of evidence?
Look, all I know, Jack, is that he hated Julia. And the night that Julia died, he was in some alley burning something. He lied to everybody about what it was. He's hanging around this crime scene, dogging the investigation any way he can. Why?
Maybe it's because it's a surefire way to get his father's attention, Holden. You don't have much here, Holden. What you do have, it's circumstantial.
And what if the prints match?
You really want me to do this?
He's my son. I need to protect him. He's just a mess. I mean, he won't even look me in the eye. I just think I need to do this before anything worse happens. Check it. I need to know.
All right, come on. Do it right now.
I know how hard it must be for you to try and stay calm when every part of you wants to go to the police and confess, but what will that accomplish? You'll be taken away from your family. Your children will suffer. Holden will hate you. You will just make everything worse.
What if Luke did kill her? He's supposed to live with that guilt for the rest of his life.
Lily, if you stick with the story, all the police will have is questions. Questions they will never be able to answer. The investigation will wind down, the file will get shoved to the back of the drawer, and we will all be able to get on with our lives.
Keith.
I know what you did. I'm gonna prove it. It takes the rest of my life.
It's one thing to know that you didn't go to get medical tests and you didn't go to see your family, but to know that you were here watching me?
It's not something I'm proud of.
That's a lot of lies.
I know. See, that's what I mean. The lying has to stop.
You were the one lying, Henry.
I know. We took a perfectly good thing and then we went and broke it by getting married.
No, we took a perfectly good thing and we maybe bent it a little by lying. Why didn't you just tell me you were feeling insecure?
Whoa, insecure? Hold on there, Mrs. Coleman. Wait a second. I know what I see when I look in the mirror, okay? Lady killer. I've got what it takes, all right? Which you would know if you'd ever taken the doggy out for a walk. Down, boy. You see? Go fetch. I make you laugh, don't I? I make you laugh. That's great. But you love Mike. You love Mike, and that's great, because you have always been a one-man woman, Catherine, and that man is Mike.
You said you saw us. When?
I feel real bad about it. I feel bad about it. I do.
Well, Henry, we decided that we're not going to lie to each other anymore, so let's just start now. Why don't you tell me?
When I left town, I told Mike to check on you. I knew that if you two were alone, that you'd realize you needed to be together. And I missed you, and I got afraid. I don't know, maybe I couldn't help myself. Anyway, I came home and I spied on you.
Oh, that's why the phone rang.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. I couldn't help myself, really. And it was selfish and it was wrong. And if I wanted you two to be together, I just would have let nature take its course, but I couldn't. So I made a phone call and I ruined your moment here. And it doesn't matter because I saw the way you looked at each other.
What do you mean the way we looked at each other?
Catherine, come on. The walls were melting. There was electricity in the air. The roof was gonna cave in. Okay. So if I hadn't made the phone call, you two would have made love. So don't deny it. So that's where we are.
See, everything's so perfect.
If only.
You don't want to lose me. Don't deny it.
Of course I don't want to lose you. I have to.
Why? Who says?
Look, you know, we fought hard to get back to this point. We did, but how long can we keep this up? I'm telling you, the best way to save this relationship is to end it before it's too late, all right?
Wait, hold on. Who have you been talking to? Because this is just not making any sense. You never make a move until you're good and ready. Right? And you're not ready to let me go.
No, I'm not.
So who have you been talking to?
All right, then. I will concede.
Money. Did you offer your friends money to give you a turn on the swing?
No, I had my own swing. There you go. With that, I'll turn over all my interest in Street Jeans if you will release my daughter.
Jennifer is Street Jeans.
Oh, then I'll start you up in your brand new company, Craig. You can hire Carly.
Carly's playing house.
Well, that's never stopped you before. Call her. I'm sure you can persuade her.
If Carly wanted to work, she would have gone to work months ago.
Name your price.
What price? This has to do with Jennifer, not me.
Meaning?
Meaning you are insanely jealous of your daughter and you want to derail our partnership at Street Jeans so you can derail her.
Don't be ridiculous. I am proud of my daughter. I love my daughter.
But she's doing just fine without you.
Maybe she is. For now, Craig. But I know you. I know what you do. You'll give her a taste of success and then you'll sandbag her. You'll You'll commit her to a production schedule so heavy that it'll drain her dry. You'll steal from her budget. And then when she's exhausted and she's feeling she has no confidence left and you ruin her reputation, you're going to tell her she's going to need a nice long rest while you lock her up and shop around for a replacement.
A long rest?
I won't let you hurt my daughter.
I won't. I won't. And the only person who could push me out of Street Jeans is Jennifer. And she won't.
How you doing?
Better, thank you.
Hey, does this have to do with your mother?
No. I haven't seen her since the Street Jeans launch.
Something happened after I left that night. And if it doesn't have to do with your mother, I need to know what it is.
How did you know?
I mean, look at you, you're a mess.
I'm so sorry, Mike. I should have come home, and I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay. You've been going 100 miles an hour all day. You needed to unwind.
Yeah, but I should have done that with you. I mean, isn't that what this is all about, having a relationship? When you're stressed or upset, you're supposed to turn to each other. And I just have never had that before. Someone that I could trust. Which is probably why. But I'm not making excuses. You've never been anything but good to me.
Jen, I'm not perfect. I've let you down more times than I care to
That is not
remember.
true.
Yes, it is. But look, but the point is to move past it. Because we're committed, which means we keep trying to make things better. Jen, just tell me what it is. You're afraid I'm gonna be upset with you? I'm not gonna forgive you. It's not true. Whatever it is, we can work through it. Just tell me what is bothering you.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You wish I hadn't said anything?
No. No, I'm glad you said it. Because I have something to tell you, too.
You killed
Carly!
my sister.
Carly!
Did you kill my sister?
Leave my mother alone!
Let me see.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
okay. Oh, is he the most beautiful baby in the world?
He sure is, but that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, I have so much to thank you for. We both do.
Well, he's a lucky little boy. He's got the best mom in the whole world. Hold on. The results are in?
I can't believe they let you out.
That's because I'm innocent, which is more than I can say for you two.
I have children sleeping upstairs. Would you please?
You know, Julia, she had a son. I bet he's not sleeping much these days because you killed his mother.
You have no right to come here and accuse anybody of anything. This is private property.
Yeah, well, you two practically own this whole town.
And nobody wants you here. So why don't you pack up your things and go back to Chicago?
You know, that's the second time I've heard that. But I'm not going anywhere because my sister's dead. And I think that you know something about it.
Carly, I want you to call the cops.
Listen, I can see it. It's in your eyes. You killed my
Carly!
sister.
Carly!
Did you kill
Carly,
my
please-
sister?
Leave her alone! Leave her alone!
Who was it, Margot? Was she trying to get you to leave me? Because she has some nerve talking to you.
It wasn't Margot.
Who then?
It was... you.
Me?
Yeah. I know you love me, and I know that you wish you could look at me and the walls would melt and the ceiling would fall in. And ever since that morning when we tried and we failed, Katie, you gotta let me go, okay?
You are such a quitter. You're telling me that ever since that morning, you've been campaigning for Mike?
Yeah, basically. Except for the phone call.
Yeah, when you got jealous.
Jealous? Oh my God, jealous. Katie, it is so much bigger than that. It is life envy. I mean, to be Mike Kasanoff, to have you look at me like that.
But nothing happened.
Because I interrupted.
No, because Mike and I decided... well, we realized that we didn't want to go there. Not that we didn't want to. Okay, yeah, but what was the point?
What was the point? There has to be a point? All those years, all of those martinis, all those women, there has to be a point?
Don't be funny, Henry. I'm being serious. Mike and I didn't make love because we're never gonna be together. Because he loves Jennifer and I love you. What Mike and I had, it's nostalgia. It's the past. It's over.
Not if you take off that I'm a saint button and do what you really want to do.
You don't know that.
Katie, if I didn't exist, you'd go right back to Mike.
Not necessarily. I might go on a cruise and meet some other Mr. I'm so important you can't make a move without me. You're not the only man in the world, Henry. You're just the one I want.
Liar.
Coward.
The C word. You are mad.
I'm furious, and if you don't start listening to me, I'm warning you, I'm gonna do something drastic.
I have a confession to make. After seeing you with Katie, and I know you're just friends and that it was innocent, but it upset me more than I was willing to admit, even to myself, and I got jealous. I got insanely jealous, even though I know I had no right to be.
No, you had every right to be.
No, I've been making excuses.
Look, I was with Katie 2 nights ago.
What?
I went to check on her. Henry asked me to. We got to talking, and I almost kissed her. I would have kissed her if the phone hadn't rung. I would have kissed her and maybe a lot more if we hadn't stopped ourselves. Look, I know this sounds bad, but because I've been telling you that this is over for a while and that I don't have feelings for Katie, but I guess, I didn't face it. All right, so anyway, we talked, and that was good because we realized that while we still care about each other, she's in love with Henry, and I am in love with you. All right, this may be the last thing that you want to hear, but I can't sit here and let you blame yourself for feeling insecure when you had a good reason. I just hope that you can trust me when I say that I know my future's with you. I know it. If you'll have me. Do you wish I hadn't said anything?
No. No, I'm glad you said it. Because I have something to tell you, too.
What can I offer you to make you leave my daughter alone?
I have what I want.
Oh, yes. Revenge on me.
Barbara, like most people, I could care less about you. I am only interested in street genes and how far your talented daughter can fly. Because unlike you, she is the real thing. And that is why I am going to make her a star.
What are you really up to?
I am helping your daughter achieve the kind of success you dream of. So as a mother, do us a favor and stay on.
I love you. I married you. I want you. What do I have to do? Rent a billboard, get a tattoo, Katie loves Henry, and a heart on my thigh?
Don't touch the thighs, okay? Because they're perfect.
See, you talk to me like that and you're willing to let me go? Why? Because you don't want to compete with a memory? What are you, a man or an agent?
What do you mean an agent? What?
I'm sick of hearing you promote Mike. You are sweet and smart and funny and handsome.
You think I'm handsome?
Yes, and charming, and the most fun to be around than any person I've ever met. So are you getting this now?
You're a good friend.
I'm a better lover.
The other night, it was important to me too. And I realized I was pushing you away. That's why I jumped back into street jeans without talking to you about it, why I kept telling you that it didn't matter if you didn't go to the press party. And yes, I was mad about Katie. But really, I was just scared. I mean, I had put all of my eggs in your basket, and I wanted to be sure that I had something that was mine. And it didn't matter that I had to fend off my mother. You know, and not that it wasn't the wrong decision. I made it for all the wrong reasons. And I made it alone. And I should have shared it with you.
I don't have a problem with whatever you want to do. Or as long as it makes you happy.
I know, but it wasn't about my career. It was about me not trusting you.
For good reason. I mean, I told
No, you told me that you had talked to Katie about your feelings and you resolved things, and meanwhile, There was a moment the other night when I let you go. I turned and walked in a different direction because I thought, what's the use? I mean, it's not gonna work. I just wanted to cut all my losses. But if this is something that you really want.
No, you know what? Please, let's forget about this. All right, can we just start over and forget about the other night and just take it from right here?
You're willing to do that?
Are you?
So, anything up to now,
It's what got us here. Jen, I want a family. And I want a home. And I want all those things with you. If you're willing to head in that direction. All right? So what do you say? You want to go steady?
Leave my mom alone!
Stop it! You get out of here before I call the cops!
I'm not gonna go anywhere. You seem kind of upset. You must know something about my sister's death, huh?
I don't care what he says. You know what? I'm happy your sister's dead. She deserved to die.
What the hell's going on here?
This maniac barged in here, Jack. Get him out of here.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's Mom he tried to hurt.
Wait, but Jack, what are you doing here? Did you know Keith was here?
No, we're here about something else. About my sister's case? Would you get him out of here?
Did he tell you to come? Because he has no idea what he's talking about.
This is not about Keith.
Then what's going on? Tell me.
Let the police do their job.
I want to know what's going on.
We found a fingerprint at the scene on Julia's watch band.
Okay. So whose was it?
Yours.
There's been an accident. We just brought her into University Hospital.
Stephanie?
My wife? You mean I'm married?
You were married.
You're looking pretty good where I'm sitting.
So do you.
You are so damn sexy.
The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime.
Breathe.
We just, was that, Okay, am I dreaming? Listen to me. Is this a fantasy? Is this a trick? This, don't ever tell me.
This is real.
I'm gonna count to 3. And then, you can go upstairs, you can walk outside, you can walk to Milwaukee for all I care, but, when I get to 3, I'm gonna start kissing you, and, I'm not gonna stop till tomorrow morning. 1.
Well, Kisnov's here. At least his vehicle is. Now, if I were Jennifer, my boyfriend came home, would I tell him that I spent the night with my boss? Enjoyed every minute of it? Well, let's see, Jennifer, how smart you are. I don't believe you told him. Well, I guess you're getting smarter.
We're gonna need you to come down to the station, Luke, and talk about this.
No, you're not
Mom,
taking him
I'm
anywhere.
okay.
No, it's not okay. You did not kill Julia.
Really? Let Jack handle it.
No, nobody's gonna handle this. He just told me that he was glad my sister was dead. His print is on her watch band. He's mad at his father. Now you charge him.
No, that's not up to you, Keith.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I'll have a little talk with the DA, see what he thinks.
Oh, wait.
Mom, I'm okay.
Tom will never charge him.
Doesn't matter what he says.
Is that because you're guilty? Did you kill my sister?
No, I did it. I killed Julia.
On the next, As the World Turns.
We did.
We did.
Oh my God, I ruined everything.
You could have thrown yourself in another man.
Jennifer, I know you're in there.
I was there. She's telling the truth. She killed Julia.